In this video, we're going to show you how to replace a shock absorber on your Honda Pilot. Let's get started. Using a 19mm socket, we're going to remove the lug nuts. Remove the wheel. Using a 17mm socket, remove the top bolt off of the shock. Using a 17mm socket, remove the bottom nut off of the shock. Remove the nut and the washer. Use a pry bar and pry the shock off of the stud. We're going to pry the top out of the stay. And I'm going to compress this by hand. And I'm going to pull the shock off of the bottom stud. And remove the shock. Install the shock onto the bottom stud. I'm going to put the washer on and get our nuts started. You can either slightly compress the shock and then take the band off, or cut the band off with a pair of scissors. And I'm going to guide this up into the top bracket. I'm going to tap the shock into place with a soft face hammer. I'm going to use a jack and a piece of wood. I'm going to jack up on the rear knuckle. You may not need to do this, but to set our shock in the top bracket, I need to get a little bit of movement. Using a punch or a screwdriver, I'm going to help line up the shock in the bracket. Once it's lined up, install the bolt. I'm going to use a soft-faced hammer to help me put the bolt all the way in. You could use a regular metal hammer. Just be careful of the shoulder of the bolt. We're going to get the bolt started and snug it down. Torque the strut bolts to 47 foot-pounds. If you install the jack, remove it now. Snug down the bottom bolt and torque it to 47 foot-pounds. Install the wheel. Get the lug nuts started. Snug them down. Torque the lug nuts in a star pattern to 80 foot-pounds.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.